So what I do is I ask people if they have a lot of things they like healing for. Try to focus on the top three things. The simpler they describe it, the better. Okay. So besides what people tell me, I'm going to check everything. I'm going to check your spine. I'm going to check the muscles around your spine and do some hands-on balancing. I'm going to check the immune system, the spine, joints, bones, discs, muscles, nerves. I'm going to check your body's chemistry, blood, circulation, blood vessels, internal organs, endocrine glands, hormonal system, emotional body, mental body, spiritual centers, and old memories adversely affecting the present. Lymphatic system, should I work on it? Immune system, should I work on it? Spine, is it in, out? Should I work the joints, the bones, the discs, ligaments, tendons, muscles, nerves, all of them? Okay. The legs, should I do healing with the legs? Yes. Okay, so to start, right leg maybe looks a quarter to a third of an inch shorter. This one. Okay, so I'm going to start the healing now. Let's see. Now, about 50% of the people I work with, when I'm doing the healing and God's working through me, 50% sense something at the time. Things like heat, tingling, a sense of peace, a sense of love, a wave sensation traveling over the body, or a sense that someone's holding their feet, even when I'm not touching them. 50% on the other hand won't sense anything at the time. But usually about 90% notice in that first 24 hours after the healing that their symptoms are diminished or gone. So at any given point in time, whatever the person is allowing themselves to receive with the healing usually manifests very, very fast. But as I mentioned, most people and animals that I work with receive healing in increments. And what we know is if anything responds, everything can respond. Because I'm neutral and God's not holding back. So usually people have certain things and they'll say, I had digestive troubles and my left shoulder was hurting and I couldn't sleep. You did the healing and my shoulder feels great, I'm sleeping good, but I still have digestive troubles. Why didn't God heal that? And it's almost like I have to give people permission to allow them to receive. So I'll say, okay, certain things are better, that means you're receptive. So if you're receptive, we can take it further. A lot of people will say, well, I'm doing better, so I don't want to be greedy. And I go, you can't fathom the concept we call God. This is the creative, intelligent force of the entire universe. 1 billion galaxies, you can't bother unlimited. So people would say, well, why wouldn't I receive fully? The biggest thing I perceive that people have that gets in the way is the misconception that they're not worthy. And what I tell them, the truth is, you're sons and daughters of the Most High. You are worthy. And to quote a famous line from another wonderful healer, go and sin no more, which means change your thoughts, change your actions. Don't repeat what led to this manifestation. Okay, so then I'm just asking the body, your spine, anything more? Immune system, anything more? Organs, anything more? Endocrine, hormonal, the physical body, anything more physical? Anything more to emotional, anything more to mental, anything more to chakras, anything more at this time with old memories adversely affecting the present? No. Okay, let me check. Okay, looks good. Okay, so your right leg maybe a third of an inch shorter. And something I could actually demonstrate even before I do the healing, if you can observe my hands. If a joint's out of line, pressure on it in a direction that will correct it should make the legs more even. Pressure on it in the direction it's out of line will make the legs more uneven. So I get that that left ankle is lateral. So how do we test that? Well, legs look uneven. Pressure lateral to medial. Even. Pressure medial to lateral. Uneven. So the body is saying, yes, it's that way, and this is the correction. Okay, trigger points, neck, trapezius, levators, rhomboids. Yeah, do the trigger points. Okay, so I'm going to do the healing first. And just like before, you know, when I was showing you about the ankle, you could recheck. This is what I would do sometimes with the pro football players. Before, I got the ankle was lateral. So let's put pressure medial to lateral. Now they stay even. Before, that was the direction that made it uneven. Yeah, many, many years ago, the president of the Healer Association of America, Nancy Love, when she saw me work, she said, Dr. Shaye, you work so fast, why don't you do the muscle trigger points to let people think more is happening? Otherwise, you know, when you say, hey, you're done in 1 minute, they go, well, what was that? So The muscle work, I don't really have to do it, but I think it helps imprint the healing, and I think it helps their belief system. Okay, so your spine, does it need anything else at this time? No? Joints, bones, discs, muscles, nerves, anything more? No? Left ankle, anything more? Low back, anything more? Gallbladder, anything more? Anything more to physical? No? The emotional, the mental, the chakras, old memory? Okay.